Have a record. Hello. Hello, family. I am Metaphysical Ash, your go-to spiritual mentor and resource center. And I want to talk a little bit about ascension. Ascension basics. What is that? It is the shift in consciousness. It is evolution. It is us operating differently than we ever have. We're moving into a new cycle. Our solar system has made its way through this large amount of photonic, it's like a photo belt. So photonic light, high vibrational energy. We are entering into a higher vibrational plane of existence. What does that mean? I'm going to share with you, we're going to connect some dots. So I believe I'm going to share my screen. I'm live streaming on Facebook on my Metaphysical channel. And I created a little bit, I pulled up some stuff. So right here, let's see, we're going to start with biophoton energy. So that is what is created by the human body. We are electrical beings, and this energy contributes to the expression of our DNA. The expression of our DNA contributes to everything we experience around us. So I'm just going to read a little bit. I'm going to run through this. What's up, family? Hi, Instagram. I'm live streaming on Facebook for the first time on my Metaphysical Ash channel. Please join me. I'm also recording for YouTube. I'm connecting some dots. So if you can join me on Facebook, you're going to see my screen. You're going to see exactly what I'm sharing about the human body, Kabbalah, tree of life, and new instruction sets based on the new vibrational frequency that we are experiencing as a collective, as humanity. What does this mean? It means we're going to be operating differently than we ever have. So these are different signaling within our DNA where we're going to be activating the junk. And it also contributes to different expressions and creations externally. We are manipulating time and space in a way that we never have before. And I'm sharing a bit. So if you want to join me on Facebook, you can see exactly what I'm sharing. Right now, I'm just going to read a little bit. I found a few articles that I feel will help people connect the dots. So biophoton energy. Right at this moment, your body is in the process of regenerating itself. Cells die and replace themselves so frequently, you will have a completely new skin in only 27 days. So this is energetic, meaning we are constantly recreating ourselves, but not just physically, we are fluctuating realities. So as those cells are shifting their expression, you can literally shift your position in space and time, because as within, so without. So as the expression of the DNA shifts, which it is for every single person on this planet, we're going through this as a collective, externally things shift as well. Surrendering to the process, supporting the process of ascension, supporting your body, getting your mind clean, getting your heart clean, getting your gut clean, all of that is going to assist to make this process a lot easier for us to create new earth paradigms. It starts from the inside. So join me on Facebook. I am live streaming on my Metaphysical Ash channel. Please like, share, subscribe. I am also recording for my YouTube channel. So here we go, a little bit of science. I have some quotes here. If you join me on Facebook, you're going to see exactly what I'm looking at. Research suggests that there may be a holographic nature to biology. A hologram is defined as being a three-dimensional image formed by the interface of light beams from a laser or other coherent light source. So as our solar system has, made its way into this new cycle, we're in a higher vibrational field, it is impacting all of us. So that higher vibration is the light, which affects our sound, which in turn affects our DNA. So the expression of the biology. Let's go to, so I'm going to switch it up here. We're going to go over to Tree of Life, the Kabbalah. So this is referred to in a lot of Gnostic texts. The Tree of Life, the Kabbalah, is the morphogenetic fields. So this is the instruction sets of how we render ourselves in space and time. But it also contributes to the higher realms. So new instruction sets for us individually, and then new instruction sets for what we're creating collectively. And it starts within. So what's happening is human beings, the biology is shifting. The more of us who are shifting into this new resonance, into a higher vibrational expression of our DNA. So it's happening at the macro, which is higher solar system. And then it's happening at the micro, which is inside cellular shift. In between that and this is our experience. That's reality. That's everything we see, showing up through energetic expression. That's the behaviors. That's the paradigms. That's everything we're seeing manifest in the world around us. New instruction sets. So all that yucky stuff that's coming to the surface, all that darkness and manipulation and abuse and misuse of sexual life force energy, it has to do with this shift that we're currently going through. So the Tree of Life, the Kabbalah, is your morphogenetic field. It is your DNA and how it expresses itself. And then in turn, what you contribute to the collective. And then we all co-create an experience together. Hi, family. Please join me on Facebook. I am live streaming, so you can actually see my screen. And I'm putting some things together. Tree of Life, Kabbalah, morphogenic field, instruction sets, connects us with higher realms of consciousness. So we are basically, again, I know I say this a lot, we're like a little power tower. We're like a little energetic receiver connected to Earth, connected to cosmos. And then based on, collective momentum, we manifest reality. There's different layers, archetypes, things that we can connect to at the higher realms. And the Kabbalah, the Tree of Life, helps us kind of determine what we're connecting with. Hello. Thank you everyone for coming. Please join me on Facebook so you can see my screen. I'm just kind of putting some things together. So as we go through ascension, evolution, expansion of human consciousness, the shift happening to us at a cellular, molecular level, the expression of our DNA, the activation of more of it, lots of stuff is happening. And one thing that happens to us personally is the dismantling. So where we were once connected with portions of consciousness that are dissolving, that no longer they're not going to exist because they are not supported vibrationally in the new paradigms. It doesn't work. It's uncomfortable. So it gets a little uncomfortable. We can feel like we're going crazy, a little bit of psychosis. What the heck is happening? You're awakening spiritually. It's a spiritual awakening. You're coming into more of what you are. And we're going through this individually. We're going through this as a collective. We're going through this as a universe. So it's kind of a big deal here. Let's go over here. So Ascension Glossary, which was written from the Syrian perspective. I like to study different angles. So Pleiadian perspective, Syrian perspective, different individuals who have connected with these angles of consciousness to bring information that we all kind of get to choose what we resonate with. And I resonate with a lot of the information on Ascension Glossary. Morphogenetic field. A morphogenetic field is a form-holding blueprint that stores information for how that form of consciousness will manifest. Morphogenetic fields are comprised by templates of conscious light and sound which serve as blueprints on which matter and conscious identity will then manifest. This occurs at the microcosmic and macrocosmic level and is a part of the mechanics of all creation. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. These morphogenetic fields are shifting. So as parts of us have been connected with old structures, instruction sets of consciousness, that dismantling can be uncomfortable. And this is the part where everyone, has a really hard time. Like, man, I'm going through a dark night of the soul. Yeah, you are. Something else I want to talk about, and it's not talked. I just want to add this in case someone sees it and who needs this information. You are not your thoughts. You are not your behaviors. You are the observer. So some of the strongest souls incarnate into the most challenging bloodlines, instruction sets to shift that expression. So different challenges that arise, within your thought forms, within your physical body, how you respond and react to stimulus. Some of the stuff we're seeing on the planet, the perversions. It's an instruction set that you're connected to. It's not necessarily who you are, and you can disconnect and you can shift it. It's possible. Hello. Please join me on Facebook. I am live streaming and recording for YouTube, just putting some pieces together. I was in the mood to go on a little bit of a deep dive with everybody here, talking about the ascension process. And if you want to join me on the live stream, you'll be able to see exactly what I'm looking at. Right now, I'm chatting a little bit about morphogenetic fields and how the instructions for space and time are shifting. So the instruction sets that were once there, that we had operated from, are no longer supported in this higher harmonic universe. And that's what we're seeing. It's like they are dissolving right in front of us, but they want to exist. So we're seeing that desperation manifest through human experience. And that's what a lot of that stuff, that darker stuff is. It's coming to light. It's always been there. So we're shifting into a higher harmonic. Every single one of us is impacted by this. Some are experiencing more challenge than others because you incarnated into a specific instruction set that had a lot of distortion. It had a lot of lower vibrational, somatic imprints, and you're challenged to shift that. So here's the thing. As we navigate our journey and we align with our highest and greatest expression, make sure that as you're doing your work, you're not judging others, because you have no idea what they signed up for, what challenges they're experiencing, and what they're literally transforming for the collective. And we need to humble ourselves. Like, every single person plays an important part. So even as challenging as it's going to be, even when you see individuals who are participating in some of the perversions that are going on, yes, they do have. Free will is a tricky subject, because very few of us, we think we have free will, but we actually don't. We're operating from the instruction sets and are not even aware of it. And breaking through that is extremely challenging. So whatever you see, the greatest contribution you can make is to hold space and compassion as you witness this expression of energy. Because at the end of the day, that's what it is. It is consciousness expressing itself. Remain neutral. That's the best thing you can do. You get angry, you drop down, you're only putting more energy into it. It's a very delicate dance working with energy down here. Hi, family. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Please join me on the Facebook live stream. kind of, connecting some dots for everyone. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would love that as well. So our morphogenetic fields are shifting the instruction sets. So the instruction sets for a lot of the paradigms that we all feed into, religion, finance, relationships, even the sexual grids, what we believe to be true about, sex and love, all that stuff is shifting. New instruction sets. It's impacting all of us at a micro level, our cells, how we manifest our lives, and then the macro, so our collective creations. What else can we tap into? I think I covered enough. I mean, I feel like I really shared some things. Oh, here we go. So this is on PubMed and CBI.gov. Biophoton emission is the spontaneous emission of ultra-weak light emanating from all living systems, including man. So if only we knew the amount of electricity that is within the body. And here's the thing, what you eat, the thoughts you think, the water you drink, all contributes to your conductivity. So you want to be at full and high capacity. So it's pure presence in the now, because you are multidimensional. And what happens is parts of your energy will get defragmented in different places in time and space. Hi, thanks for coming. Your life force has been used against you. To feed these paradigms, which are currently crumbling as we go through the ascension process and we evolve and we become more aware of this. So pull it back in. Take a deep breath. Focus inward on who you are. Take a look at the life you've created around you, the beliefs you have. Is there any lack? Are there any limits? Get to know the specific instruction sets within you so that you can create adjustment. It is possible. So if you want to take a look, screen sharing is wonderful. You can see. So this is something at National Library of Medicine. It talks about the biophoton emission. So the life force energy that emanates from the human body, which also defragments. So your electric attention solidifies things. It contributes to the larger morphogenetic fields, instruction sets, which then bring down collective experience. So, for example, inside of us, many of us have, programs in regards to religion and persecution. And what do we see right now in the world? A lot of that manifesting because those paradigms are crumbling and dissolving inside of each of us. And then we see that collectively. It's an instruction set is what that is. It exists within us, and then we feed our electric energy into these paradigms. So there's that. Take your power back. And it's thousands of miles away from you, right? There's no way I could be impacting that situation. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Same thing with the sexual abuse, misery, satanic rituals that are going on the planet. If you watch porn, you're feeding into that structure. If your sexual energy is distorted, you are feeding into that structure. It's very deep how our life force has been used against us. This is sacred, esoteric, ancient wisdom, secret society teachings that is coming out now. Everyone's going to know this stuff. So let's go. You master you, and that is the greatest contribution we make to the whole. So allow me to stop my screen sharing. Thank you for coming to my live rant. I am Metaphysical Ash. I hope I was able to put some pieces together for you. Had a little fun with this. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Master yourself. You got this. We are the architects of New Earth.